WRC has travelled from Europe to North America for one of the most colourful events of the season, Rally Mexico. So far this season, the crews have had to deal with the icy mountain tarmac of Monte Carlo and the high-speed snow-covered tracks of the Swedish forests. Mexico is the first gravel event of the season. That means rocks, ruts, humps and bumps. And Sebastian Loeb knows all about the problems they can cause. In 2004, he retired when his sump guard was holed by one of these bumps. And last year, on the first morning, one of his wheels was destroyed by the rough Mexican roads, resulting in this eventful journey back to service.
When you look, the stages are very clean and they look very fast and clean. But when you come at 200 km/h, sometimes you have some little bumps and with stone in the middle of the road, and you can easily break something under the car.
Petter Solberg avoided the hazards on the way to winning here in 2005, but little has gone right for the Norwegian since, and he has failed to complete the first 2 rounds of the season. Last week, Subaru reshuffled their management team. Long-time team principal David Lapworth moved on to other projects within the ProDrive company that runs Subaru's WRC program. Paul Howarth taking over the role as on-event team manager.
Petter, there's been some big changes in the team. First of all, what are your thoughts on David Lapworth leaving? He helped make you world champion back in 2003.
He has been helped me massively, because I've been through a lot of difficult times with ProDrive, with accidents and stuff. Yeah, it's very good for mental help. And yeah, okay, don't forget, he's still in ProDrive, and I'm still calling him, and I need all this experience that we can get.
How's it felt personally for you this last year or so?
Yeah, it's hard for everybody. It's not me, for the team, mechanics, and everyone. But it's hard for the head. It comes to a certain point where it's very, very difficult. Feels like I've been on the edge for a while, but. If you give up, you have lost, so you just have to keep on working hard with the team and get it back again on track, because we know we are the winners when everything works.
All is well in the Ford camp. Marcus Gronholm has 2 wins out of 2 this season. A win in Mexico would make him the first driver to top the podium in the first 3 events of the season.
I think it's possible, but we have to remember we are first time out here with the car. Altitude, all the temperatures, it will be a little bit. I am not 100% confident because we have not been here, so and for me first time as well in a gravel rally with a car, so. But I think it's possible.
So Gronholm tops the drivers' standings with a maximum 20 points. Sebastian Loeb second with 16 points. And Gronholm's performances also see the Ford team topping the manufacturer's standings with 26 points. Marcus Gronholm, the man most likely to be in a party mood at the ceremonial start, which took place last night in the historical town of Guanajuato. And this is what we mean when we said this is a colourful event. Rally HQ on the service park is situated just up the road from Guanajuato in the city of León, which is 1,800 metres above sea level. The stages themselves reach altitudes of over 2,700 metres. There are 17 in total, including 3 super special stages, the first time that they've been included in Rally Mexico. The first 7 of those stages make up day 1, and the first car at the start is the one driven by Marcus Gronholm.
Vapasen eri pitkä pyöreä 8.
3 days testing in Spain last week is the total time that Gronholm has spent behind the wheel of the Ford Focus on gravel.
Jatkuu oikein eri pyöreä sumppu, sisäkirra vähän ja vasen eri lyhyt.
He's suggesting that this will affect his confidence, but he went into Monte Carlo and Sweden under similar circumstances, and it didn't hold him back in either of those rallies.
7 vasemmalle nyt oikein miinus ahdas. Ja notko täys miinus 9. Vasen eri
Here's Sebastian Loeb at the start now.
Droite à fond. Et droite à fond sur gauche 144 plus frein. Pour droite 136 plus, ferme 130 bon. Sur gauche à fond.
These first few kilometers are a classic example of the Rally Mexico stages. Wide, open, fast roads followed by an obstacle where caution is needed. In this case, a compression in the road. But Loeb far from cautious here. Manfred Stoll in the Peugeot next into the stage. His only previous start in Mexico was in 2004. He retired following an accident.
In links 4 minus. 70. Rechts 5 lang.
Chris Atkinson's first Rally Mexico outing was last year. He showed plenty of pace until a big impact on these bumpy roads broke his power steering. He then went off the road as he tried to make it through the stage and lost a wheel, which forced his retirement.
5 right and long 4 left minus. Then long 3 right plus. Then 2 left. Then care hug long 4 right down.
Again, he's looking very committed here. Some better luck this year and he could be near the podium. Gronholm has already completed this stage. His time, 30 minutes, 19.6 seconds. This is Sebastian Loeb as he approaches the finish line.
Et gauche 100, mais attention gauche 50. Et droite à fond ciel, 50 mètres. Droite 110 semi, le corps de rail. Et gauche à fond long tard. Et droite 130 bons, mi-court corde. 200 mètres.
He's faster, but by just 0.2 of a second.
Sebastian, how was it? Looks like you're faster than Marcus.
Yeah, but only 0.2 seconds, so that's really nothing. And I tried very hard, and he's very fast, so okay.
But Loeb's time was bettered by Mikko Hirvonen. The Ford man was 6 seconds faster. Road position could be playing a big part here. Hirvonen taking advantage of the clean lines made by those who have gone before him. He was in third position on day 1 in Sweden until a broken water pump saw him retire. He looks in the mood to make up for that retirement here.
Oikein täys, kirjaa 150. Nyt lyhyt vasenko tarkka 8. Lyhyt oikein nopea menee kivilinjalla.
But the man with most to prove here is Petter Solberg. He's nearing the end of this opening stage now.
Double tightens, 30. Keep left into 5
There's
right
Hirvonen's time at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
3 right fast lap long, tightens early, minus, and 6 left minus long. Keep Debbie in the crest, 30. line into 6 right minus, half long, tightens, 30, 6 right plus, 80.
He's faster and by over 6 seconds.
Goes heavy, Phil.
Sorry?
Sorry, it feels heavy.
Yeah.
Just the response that his Subaru team have been hoping for after a troubled start to the season.
Petter, looks like you're in the lead. Obviously a good stage for you.
Yeah, it's actually a very good stage. It feels so slow. It's just all the time, but it's good.
Road position helps.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I deserve it.
So after the first stage of Rally Mexico 2006, Petter Solberg leads from Mikko Hirvonen. Loeb is third, Gronholm fourth, and Chris Atkinson ended the stage in fifth. He's followed by Daniel Sordo and Xavi Pons, with Manfred Stoll completing the top 8. The perfect start for Petter Solberg. Can he now stay free of technical problems? See you after the break. Welcome back to day 1 of Rally Mexico. Stages 2 and 3 are situated near Guanajuato.
3 ja vasen eri tiukka. Ja oikea eri lyhyt.
Stage 2 peaks at over 2,700 meters, the highest in the championship. This piece of stage we see Marcus Gronholm on is around 2,600 meters. The thin air at this altitude means less oxygen is available to mix with the car's fuel. At this height, the car's brake horsepower is reduced by around 30%. Retains enough power to go ahead of Sebastian Loeb. The Frenchman loses nearly 4 seconds to Gronholm over stages 2 and 3. But the leading Ford driver going into these stages is Mikko Hirvonen. Listen to the Ford suspension crashing and banging through the numerous compressions in the road. A demonstration of how rough these roads are. Hirvonen gets through okay though and increases his lead over teammate Marcus Gronholm. Petter Solberg's son Oliver out to support dad, and with lots to cheer about at the moment. Solberg reported a vibration following a puncture on stage 2. The anti-deflation mousse means that this causes him few problems though. He's fastest on both stages 2 and 3, his lead up to over 10 seconds.
¿Eso qué es, motor? Sí, motor. Para. ¿Qué hago? Para. 40, que te encargamos. Sí, un poco. Mira.
Further down the field, Xavi Pons stops and retires on stage 2.
Paro, ¿eh? Tengo aquí 2 alarmas, sí. ¿Aquí no? Sí. Para. Paro el motor, todo, sí, todo. Para tú. Todo, ¿eh? Sí.
His countryman and fellow Citroën driver Daniel Sordo also having problems on stage 2. He drops to 8th. Sordo's problems and Pons' retirement see Manfred Stoll move up to 6th and Stobart VK Ford's Matthew Wilson up to 7th. But at the top, it's Solberg from Hirvonen and Gronholm.
Marcus, what do you think about this young man's performance? Is he allowed to go that quick?
Of course, and it's good performance, and hopefully he can continue like that. Maybe we can catch him, I hope. A little bit, but then we could have a good fight then.
Well, Mikko, what a morning for you. Are you allowed to beat this man alongside you, Marcus Gronholm?
Well, we'll see. It was only
we've now done only 3 stages, still long way to go. And okay, I had to try to get advanced from my rod position, and I did a little bit. I had some gap, but it's still a long way.
Well, Petter, a great start for you and the team, just what you needed.
Yeah, it was like we hoped, and with a good starting position, it helped us a lot. And just have to keep on doing the same thing and try to gain some seconds every stage. And of course, it will be harder now when they put on the hardest tire. This was our hardest, so we don't know how it will be yet.
Petter Solberg letting his driving do the talking. But as for the speculation surrounding the changes in Subaru, here's SWRT Managing Director Richard Taylor.
I think this is the sort of conclusion of a restructure we really started 4 months or so ago when I joined the team. We'd been looking at sort of all aspects of how we actually ran the operation, and we'd known for some time that there was a reasonable possibility that David would be moving on to a new project. It was just a question of when, and a lot of the changes we've made over the last few months, or virtually all of them, have been geared around that happening at some point, and we're obviously now ready to do it.
Certain sections of the motorsport press have perhaps indicated that it's to do with the downturn in performance, the bit of a lull that the Subaru World Rally team are having at the moment. Is that not true at all?
No, that isn't the case. As I say, it was something we started planning several months ago. There were various areas of the team we wanted to beef up on the test and development side, for example, and this was just part of the process that we were going through. Clearly it hasn't been a particularly brilliant start to the season, but that was coincidental.
Has it been slightly destabilising within the team having all these changes?
I think any change obviously always causes a lot of questions, but in truth it's all been reacted to very, very positively. I think people are pleased to see what we've been doing. We've now got a very clear direction to go. We've had a couple of months obviously with a number of changes, but as far as we're concerned, that's it now. We've got the structure we want, we're fixed, and we're now moving positively forward.
You say positively forward. Now, what's it going to take to get the team back to winning ways? Because for the last 12 months or so, it's been quite lean for the team, and Petter and Chris and Stefan.
Yeah, I think there have been a number of issues over that period. We believe we've now got the structure. We're confident from all the testing that we've done that the car is fundamentally fast. We should start to see positive results very soon, we believe.
Marcus Gronholm at the start of stage 4, the second run through Ibarria. He's been losing time gradually to the leading duo today. He needs to stay in touch now, and with a better road position tomorrow, could be challenging for the lead.
Eri pidä sisällä sumppu. 8 ja vasemmalle 2 oikee pitkä hidas betoni sisällä. Oho.
But road position looks like an irrelevance now. His chance of making it 3 out of 3 this season is in ruins.
Oho.
If Sebastian Loeb makes it through the stage, he should now move up to 3rd.
Double attention, gauche 145 moins frein, pour droite 80 moins long et peigne pas corde.
Loeb passing Gronholm's stranded car here.
Okay. Sur droite 130 plus mi-long tard. Sur gauche à fond long.
Gronholm reduced to the role of a spectator.
Marcus, sad end to the day. You must be very disappointed. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
Yeah, stupid mistake. I just went too fast into the left-hander, and then there is only 10-20 meters to brake to the really slow here. Right, and I just slide off and hit the rear quite hard, the rear wheel, and we broke many things in the rear suspension, so I couldn't continue.
You must be disappointed after your great performances in Monte Carlo and Sweden.
Yeah, this was really a stupid mistake. I mean, okay, we were first on the road the first 3 stages. I was a little bit behind because of that, and I thought I can catch a little bit time now, but not.
Confirmation there that Loeb is now 3rd and Chris Atkinson moves up to 4th. Solberg increased his lead over Hirvonen by just over a second in that stage. Rally Mexico has claimed its first big-name victim, a warning to those still fighting for the honours. Join us after the break for the conclusion of Day 1. Welcome back to Rally Mexico. Chris Atkinson had moved up to 4th following Gronholm's retirement. But on stage 5, he joined Gronholm on the list of retirements, not what his team wanted to see.
Obviously the rally was going perfectly for us. We were doing exactly to plan, and then unfortunately in the middle of the road, just back up the road, we hit a rock and it punctured that rim there and actually smashed the rim and broke the tyre. In the next corner I didn't make it round.
Atkinson's retirement means that Manfred Stoll is now up to 4th and Daniel Sordo up to 5th. Behind them, Matthew Wilson is now 6th, despite this moment on stage 1.
Right, 2+.
He has a great chance to score his first Drivers' Championship points here. Irish privateer Gareth McHale is up to 7th in the 05 Ford Focus. Henning Solberg suffered with brake problems in the morning stages and in stage 5 had to stop and change a punctured tyre, which cost him about 3 minutes. He's 8th. Argentina's Luis Perez Companc was off the road in stage 2, but he's still going, but down in 19th. But back to the action at the head of the field. Sebastian Loeb had claimed he could not go any faster earlier in the day, but was still being comfortably beaten by Solberg and the 2 Fords. Things have improved for him in the afternoon. He won stage 5 and sets an impressive time on stage 6. A time which Mikko Hirvonen couldn't match. The Finn had already lost nearly 10 seconds to Loeb on stage 5 and loses another 5.8 on this stage. Petter Solberg said at service that he was worried about how his tyres would stand up on this afternoon's repeated stages. With the top covering of gravel cleaned away, the surface will now be more abrasive, which will not suit his Pirellis. He doesn't look too comfortable here.
6 left minus arm long, tightens early, opens arm long 250.
Solberg over 7 seconds slower than Hirvonen on stage 6. His lead with just the 4.5 kilometres super special to go, less than 4 seconds.
30, keep left of a crest, 60, 6 right minus arm long, tightens 5+.
So it's now much tighter at the top as the crews return to Leon for the final service stop of the day.
Petter, all in all, a pretty good day. Nice to be leading the rally.
Yeah, it's good. It's been a good feeling. Of course, I haven't been 100% well today, but the driving has gone quite okay. At the end, we just struggled a little bit with the tires, and we lost quite a lot of time then. But that's how it is.
Well, Mikko, what a great day for you.
It's been very good. Everything has been going very well, and for me it's a big thing for my confidence that I can match Petter's and Sebastian's time, so it's very good.
Sebastian, you've got quicker this afternoon. Things very tight at the top now.
Yeah, it's going better. This morning we lost a lot of time by cleaning the road with Marcus. But now this afternoon, the conditions are nearly the same for everybody, and we could push hard. I also changed a bit the balance of the car. I wasn't so happy this morning, and now the feeling is good.
Petter Solberg second fastest in the super special behind Manfred Stoll. He extended his lead over Hirvonen to 4.8 seconds.
Line into 2 right minus, tightens 1. Opens long and tightens.
Loeb also took more time out of Hirvonen on that final stage. He's now just under 5 seconds behind the Finn. The only change in the top 8 on the final stage, Henning Solberg moved in front of Gareth McHale. Marcus Gronholm will restart tomorrow, but with surely too much to do to have any impact. Solberg's task on day 2 to hold off Loeb and Hirvonen. For all the reaction from day 1, go to WRC.com. See you tomorrow.